What's up, y'all? Y'all already know what's going on. The Salt Shakers, the Shakers Den. First episode of the year. It feels like we're a little late. Raw. I'm representing WWE Raw. And of course, Dreon Santana is representing SmackDown. And this is the first episode. Damn, y'all. Hold on. This is the first episode of Raw versus SmackDown in the Den. Oh, okay. I'm giving you a little more active, and Santana's sitting with our chill folks as usual. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. We chilling, we vibing, we having a good time. However, your mood is on this good Monday, you are here. You made it. Drian, Santana, what's going
Right.
on?
Bro, it's raining here.
Yeah,
I did an 8-hour shift at work. My brain has reached full capacity,
I feel you.
honestly, truly. But I'm here. I'm chilling. We gotta talk about, the first two episodes of the year for Raw versus SmackDown.
Yep.
And I think we both had some pretty good shows for last week and everything to kind of get us prepared for tonight from Monday Night Raw. But I mean, shout out to Joseph. Hey Jeffrey. Hello, Mr. Ken.
What's up, y'all? Yes, well, we are here. This is one of our favorite shows because we get to go head to head. You know, we're normally always in our tag team mode, but on this show we compete. And one thing about me and Santana, we are both very competitive. I don't even think there's one more than the other. And if Santana ever tried to say that she's not competitive, I'm gonna record her playing Fortnite. And I'm telling you now, y'all think I turn up? All right.
I am not. I
Okay.
am. I put a mister in front of everybody.
No, you didn't. You said Joseph,
Well, because Joseph
Jeffrey.
been here, but I've called Joseph Mr. Joseph before.
You have.
I've called Jeffrey Mr. Jeffrey before. Everybody that comes in new, you get a Mister in front of you.
Okay.
That's
Look,
my
look
way
at you, Ken. You
that's my
moving up in the ranks.
way of
Hell.
welcoming you. You know,
Okay, Mr. Ken.
I'm a Mister and Sir kind of person. So if I hit you with a Mister or a Sir, I am not flirting with you. That's just you're reaching your boundaries.
Yeah.
Back the fuck. Mr. Jeffrey, there you go. Since you can't recall that I have said that.
His name ain't Mister. If you know, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. But yes, we're gonna get through this pretty quickly, just in case if we have some malfunctions happening. But of
Because like
course,
I said, it
Monday
is
Night
right.
Raw, yeah, girl. Like, girl, I can't stand on myself, girl. I'll crumble. I don't think I'll crumble, honey. I will wrap this shit on up. Um, but yeah, of course, we have to start with Monday Night Raw. Y'all know this is my show. This is my brand. I'm not getting drafted. It would be crazy if we did that. Like, if we.
Like when the draft comes, see if we get drafted to. I think so. Hypothetically speaking, because
Right.
I know if they do the draft, I feel like if they do the draft, then we should switch brands too
That's fair.
to
I'm
give it
not
like a
opposed
like,
to it.
because I've never necessarily hosted or been the one in charge of Monday
Of
Night Raw.
Raw.
I've
No.
hosted before, but not being in like fully complete charge of a brand, you
Yeah.
know, other than SmackDown. I've always been
Yeah.
on the blue brand, you know what I'm
You
saying?
have.
Mythical creature of a world
And
we live
I've
in.
never been
You've only
on
been a
Shake It.
guest there.
Even as a like,
Yeah, you've
you
only been a
know,
guest there, but you never actually
crazy.
hosted it.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah.
that if the draft happens, then me and Nikki will switch brands.
As crazy as it is, I do think I'm more of a Monday Night Raw girl. I've always been a Raw girl. Pause.
I've always like,
Um, I love a good SmackDown too, but SmackDown used to come on UPN when I
yeah,
was growing
dude.
up, and we didn't have that on.
You had to
uh
be real lucky to get to be able to see SmackDown. Honestly,
yeah,
you had to like I had the channel to
yeah,
see Raw,
yeah.
SmackDown, Velocity, Sunday Night Heat. I
Yeah.
had a channel to see all that.
Now I did definitely watch Sunday Night Heat. Velocity was one of my favorite shows, and I
Mhm.
really enjoyed that because that used to come on Spike, and
Yeah,
then all the other shows would come on too. But we're here
you
to
all
talk
the
about
telling you
it.
it was Spike TV. Spike
Oh yeah,
TV had everything.
everything.
The gaming awards, gaming show, like
Yeah,
robots and everything. Like I used to stay. It would be like after Monday Night Raw, the robots
South
show would
Park.
come on. Yeah, I would be. Well, South Park still
Mhm.
happening, but I would be watching like all that down there.
Yeah,
Spike was my show, and then they brought TNT and all that. So
yeah, that is true. But before actually watch Monday Night Raw, we have to talk about day one. Of course, I'm really excited about this episode because we have been taking the SmackDown every week, damn near. In December, I know we got our ass really handed to. The only one I think we won was literally Punk, and it
yeah,
was the one that I was at,
yeah.
which I don't even know. But according to Santana, you don't have to vote tonight. We already won, but if you want to vote, you can. But yeah, we start off with what I believe is a match and a feud that's still continue to growing no matter what happened in the ending of this match. Becky Lynch, Nia Jax. Damn, I forgot it. But anyway, I'll show y'all later. But Becky Lynch and Nia Jax have been at each other's throats indirectly for years at this point. We know how they really were introduced to one another with Nia Jax punching Becky in the face, creating a phenomenon, and now is back on Monday Night Raw, making it very clear that, I helped you become a star. You know why? Because I am a star, and I want to show you that I'm a star. So, day one, first Monday Night Raw of the year. Let's not wait to get to no pay-per-view. We're going to do this on my terms. And Nia Jax has been very clear. You need this as much as I do. And I think it's very surprising that Nia Jax is the one to pick up the victory. But, I mean, it just is what it is, in my opinion. I will say this. Santana has been kicking my ass with SmackDown. So we have introduced something new and fun. We have our very own Smack Cam here in the den. Smackity smack smack. Brought to you by the Shakers Den and, of course, Battleground Podcast, streamed on iHeartRadio. Thank you, Nia Jax, for giving us the Smack Cam moment of the week. What do you think about this?
First of all, I do want to tell y'all that this is not how Nikki introduced it to me.
No.
I'm not going to tell you how she introduced this to me because it involved me being a part of it. And I would have not known. But I think that, Nia taking a tumble like that, she literally did a Kevin Owens suicide bomb or whatever sent on the damn barricade, honestly, truly. So like,
Yeah.
She went definitely smacked on her back on that barricade. Pause. She got her revenge.
Like Nikki said, smack bitches no smack cam. Okay.
She got her revenge though. She actually did.
Yeah. No, she definitely did. She did with the pen.
But not only just the pin, she busted Becky open again.
Yeah, that's true. And for whatever reason, they did not have no photos.
Like, why would y'all
had
it for LA Knight,
yeah,
but not Becky.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Well, absolutely spectacular match between Nia Jax and Becky Lynch. I had a phenomenal time watching it. I personally, for that to be the first match on the card, a good placement for them, but I will say it kind of weighed out the options for me because I have a different lens when it comes to how I think that it should be produced. The great opener, but with everything else that y'all had, yeah. But anyway, Cody Rhodes, of course, the king, honey, he had to come down here and let these hoes know he's not scared. He also did something really big. He provided for the wrestling club tickets and hotel rooms. If you didn't see the tweet, make sure you go check that out. Just amazing. This man is truly, yeah, yeah, yeah. Another reason why we won this week. Yeah, honey. Yeah. But yeah, um, I don't know if we're even gonna see what transpires between this, but obviously, Cody Rhodes is addressing the universe and decides to address Shinsuke. Shinsuke pops up, and Shinsuke is really in he really in his bag with this one. And it just continues and it continues and it continues. And it's not repetitive. It's just like, how you have a big box, right? And then you unwrap that and there's another one. And then there's another one. And then there's another one. And I don't know when the hell we're going to get to the small box, right? I don't know where this is going. But I could see where some people would say this is a bit of a knock in a sense, because it does seem very much the same. But I think that there's more to it. Do you agree? Or do you feel like they kind
I
of
do
more?
feel like it could be more to it. I think that I
Yeah.
actually like how their initial match ended, and it just continues to keep the story going. Because a lot of time we just have matches and false finishes, and then boom,
Yeah.
that's it. There's nothing else that leads up after it. So to actually see this continue to happen, and I mean, Cody, he really, honestly, truly, Cody's really not doing anything. Shinsuke's really not doing anything. And I
Yeah.
mean, it makes greatness for TV wise because Shinsuke continues to have been getting the best of Cody. And what other things getting the best of Cody? I don't know, man. Cody, you may be out here buying tickets for WrestleMania, honey, but will you be there? Is
That's
the
true.
real
Well, what
will
he
you?
did was challenge Mr. Shinsuke to a match tonight. Hopefully that happens. We'll get into that a little more a little later. There was supposed to be a match as well with Jay Uso with Kofi Kingston versus Imperium, but according to WWE, that was stopped by the referee due to Vinci's injury. So we hope Vinci is doing okay, and hopefully he can get back into action pretty soon. I just learned his name, so I would like for him to be on TV, but it is what it is. Of course, on Miss TV after his victory last week to JD, which did pronounce in the sense that he was not going to be no longer in Judgment Day, which kind of slipped my mind because I'm like, yeah, that was the stipulation.
Mm-hmm.
Why hasn't that transpired? So R-Truth made it very clear, I did that victory. And he's still giving the victory to the team in a sense. Him being the real Judgment Day member, talking to Miz, he's obviously interrupted by JD. This turns into a tag team match after Dom comes out to, take up for his brother. Judgment Day, they to me are a family, a true family, not what the bloodline giving. That's some fake ass shit. But this is a family. And what's crazy is it's actually real. Like, gagged, Roman. I'm coming for you. Um,
Or not.
or not. Um, but yeah, so this is beautiful. I just like the Miz. I just had to share this because I just love the form, the way he looks, planting the face of JD, honey. Lord. They did end up getting the win. Another quirky ass face from R-Truth, and we love it, honey. Giving us all the honey, all the tea. He's on a 2-week winning streak, and I love to see it. I love him and Miz together, two veterans, two legends, two Hall of Famers in their own right. I'm gonna fuck what y'all say about Miz, honey. He there was times, honey, he was carrying brands. Okay. Put some damn respect on that man's name. I just I don't know, it just baffles me sometimes, but another day, another story. We move on, of course, to even more greatness. Ivy Nile being able to showcase her talent with Rhea Ripley, the current champion. And I mean, this is pretty much a no-brainer. I don't think anyone thought. I think if anyone thought that Ivy was gonna beat Rhea, I'm not like saying that's crazy. But if that would have happened, oh baby, that's how you book. But you can't really take the title off Rhea. That's not a yes. Putting on Ivy would be that moment, but I mean, Rhea Ripley is at the standard of the peak of the women's division and any division at this moment. I, in my personal opinion, think that Rhea Ripley is carrying her own brand better than Tribal Chief, but whatever. Great match though. This was absolutely it's gonna be underrated. Like probably not even gonna be a contender for some people, but yeah, they really ate the fuck down. And of course, honey,
I'm having a fucking panic attack right now. I need to calm the fuck down because I'm having a panic attack right now because I'm so fucking mad.
and
What is this?
And just for that.
Oh! Wake up in the morning, thank God. Lord, please bless my family squad. Hit the lick and cop a brick, I'm a finesse. Before I leave, I grab the strap up off the dresser.
Yeah, we're gonna get shut down.
You grab what?
And grab it. Hey, he was. When I tell you this man was so in his bag, like that should be motivation. You're on the brink of becoming one of the biggest stars. Come on, Thriller. You gotta be like Thriller. Y'all know how big Thriller was, bro. Oh man.
Listen, that's Rhea's greatest rivalry.
A little better than Roman to me.
That is.
I mean, you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear what I got to say.
Is Rhea's biggest rivalry.
No, definitely. Like that's Solo will give Rhea her best match on God. Like today.
What?
Let's pause for commercial purposes.
He would do what to Rhea?
Give her her best match. Period. I feel the same way. I feel like Rhea would give Solo his
best match.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, he clearing, bro. No. He real big.
Don't riptide the fuck out of him immediately. Man. 27 seconds.
That clothesline gonna be that is a match.
She's gonna big boot his ass. She's gonna Samoan spike, Australian spike him.
She's
gonna headbutt the fuck out of him. And she's gonna beat his ass.
On my soul. That's on my soul.
On my soul. Like
okay.
One of their homies. Like
now you done piss me off. Now you done piss me off, precious. I can't wait to talk about that. Okay. But yeah, I want to see Charlotte Flair versus Randy. And I always wanted to see Charlotte give a big boot to Adam Cole. There could have been story there. There could have been so much. There's so much that could go into a Charlotte Flair and Dr. Britt Baker with the Adam Cole story. There's so much that can go on to Rhea and Randy. There's so much intergender that's one hope and that I hope that WWE can get back into, because let's not pretend Jacqueline wasn't Cruiserweight champion. Let's not pretend Chyna wasn't Intercontinental champion. So Bianca versus Roman is kind of nuts. They haven't built that, and people are gonna hate me for saying this. They haven't built that to be believable. Unfortunately, a woman against Roman is not believable for me. Randy versus a woman, Solo versus a woman, other men, but Roman.
No Bianca versus and Rihanna. I mean, not Rihanna, but
It would be Bianca versus Chad Gable.
it's like Bianca versus Roman.
No. That just it's just not.
What the fuck is my mind?
No, Charlotte could literally get in the ring with Randy. Rhea could get in the ring. Bianca could get in the ring with a Randy. Bianca could get in the ring. They're not gonna let no woman
with Otis.
Yeah, so. Like child, there's no one on the face of this earth.
I'm not starting a Bianca versus Rihanna. I was not trying to start that. Listen, like I said earlier in this show, I said that my brain has reached full capacity. So if certain things come off the dome, it is not me.
Yeah. I don't believe that either.
This is after work.
I don't think that the ESP is the only one. I think the only one that can beat Roman Reigns is Sable. That's the only woman. Sable.
Girl.
Yeah. Honestly. No. And I think that they would
what
pit
kind of match they gonna have?
They would let her come back. They would literally let her come back. And she would be seducing this man. And all you hear is
the fuck out of Roman.
Boom.
I would not that man. Literally. I would clothesline the fuck out of Roman.
Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. Yeah, Sable. Y'all heard what the fuck I said. I think Roman is the only one that could beat the EST.
Girl, Bianca's gonna whip the shit out of his ass. I'm telling you that much. She gonna take that goddamn braid, and she gonna use that as a Samoan spike, and she gonna beat the fuck out of him.
She's gonna be walking, and then Roman gonna be like flustered by her power and beauty, and then all you're gonna hear is Brock Lesnar's music, and then Brock Lesnar's gonna come in and F5, and then she's gonna pin him with her leg up, laying flat, and just 1, 2, 3, and then she becomes. You know how crazy this is why they would never put me in a booking chair.
Of course, because what the fuck?
That's the shit that I'm booking. That's the shit that's gonna put asses in seats. You think everybody's gonna be pissed off? You damn right. But I guarantee you, people are gonna come see Sable as the motherfucking world champion. That's eating down. Divas era has risen. Not much money, girl. Please, they spin like the Barbs, baby, but they don't want to do it. Shout out to Rhea though. Hopefully, she could beat Seth, but they ain't gonna do it. Shout out to mommy. She's the reason why we won, honestly. Honestly.
We love to see it.
Now, before we get into this, I know y'all had a lot of nasty comments to say about my man. I'm not even gonna waste my time. Okay? I'm not gonna waste my time because according to Santana, when we were talking behind, in the production studio, she was like, "Hey, I just want to let you know the reason you're winning this week, the only reason you're winning is because I cannot go up against a pebble."
I mean, but it's The Rock,
Girl. I don't have nothing to say, so I'm gonna turn it over to my tag team partner.
Oh, these are cute as fuck. They put out the graphics. Sorry, they put out the graphics for the NXT Dusty Tag Team Classic, and that's some really cute ass graphics. I'm not gonna lie, but they are also going to be moving forward with Corbin and Braun Breaker. Child, ooh, waste of time, honey. What you turn over to me for? This is your show. Like, even though The Rock, brought us, the SmackDown Hotel, laid the Smack It Down, and shit like that. So I mean, like, it's like, damn, Jinder Mahal coming out, everybody standing the fuck up, everybody up, waiting to see who's gonna come out. They said that we will see a former world champion. Jinder Mahal is a former world champion. He may have not been what you was expecting, but he is a former world champion.
At least they gave the people what they wanted, though.
They did. You know what I'm saying? And The Rock, you know, he was first. He popped up on Friday Night SmackDown.
Cody Rhodes, Rock,
now
ballot 2024.
Yeah,
Democrat.
This is Democrat and
Cody Rhodes is Republican, and he got the black vote like hell. That's crazy. Cody Rhodes would carry the black vote more than The Rock.
Well, are there more?
Look at her.
I mean, girl, look, it's The Rock. I mean, you know. Come on. I wasn't expecting him to come out. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't
either, but I feel like
waiting to see what was going to happen because you know, y'all do a lot of talking on social media and y'all do a lot of
Andrade.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, y'all do well, they said former world champion. I don't think that meant like NXT. But if it did,
I didn't hear world champion. I heard WWE champion, former WWE champion.
Well, then they would think of like main roster. They would have said former NXT champion.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know, they like to keep that separation.
I was still thinking Andrade. I didn't give a damn. I thought he was gonna gun-ho his ass, boom, and just say fuck it. No.
The Rock is blue.
So, yeah, Cody Rhodes is American. Okay? And he's a black American at that. So he would be a Republican, which was the original party for us anyway, but we too, never mind.
Y'all don't want to have that conversation.
Y'all do not want to have that conversation.
Shout out to The Rock for coming and helping Nikki get that victory.
Oh, hell no.
Hey, your man had to take the cut for it, so
girl. It always be my man. That's why I got a problem, Dwayne Johnson. I'm gonna see you. I saw your star. First it was Baron Corbin, then it was Austin Theory. I got kids by both of them, so that was very disrespectful. Then my husband.
Well,
no, this is my husband now. I don't.
Yeah, we went through. Finally, you see him. You know, it's been a couple of weeks.
I know we went through. You know, but Baron Corbin not my husband. That's just my first baby daddy, and then Austin Theory my second baby daddy. And me and Jinder, we don't have no children. That's just my husband. But yeah, I ain't like all that. But it's okay. He got his mama. He got his. I hope that this isn't just a one-off, or they give him an executive position in the higher ups and let him, you know, because Jinder knows a lot about wrestling and producing and, you know, being a finance man. So they need that. This was just a moment that I was going to enjoy a whole bunch of. That's a different promotion. I am a polygamist. Okay, I have multiple.
Now, why are you bringing that content over here?
Like, why would you even? They don't even.
Thursday.
That's a different house. You trying to mix homes and shit, Ken?
I don't have these.
Be real.
I don't have these problems. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
I have my man over here in Dodie anyway. So
I do. I have a loyal man, and I have some men over there in AEW too, just secretly. And that's real.
So I'm pretty sure anybody know mine. So,
oh yeah, definitely Jay White.
They're not on my wall right now. They over there, but you know.
Oh shoot, my bad. There also was a tag team match for the women. Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks picking up that victory over Tegan Nox.
I could.
And Natalya.
I'm sorry. Hell yeah.
Get it out. Get it out, girl.
I would. I'd deal with The Rock being champion.
Hell yeah. And then Seth retained. So tonight we will be doing a women's tag team match for the championships. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven will be trying their damnedest, and I hope, to take these goddamn titles off of the Party City Girls, Katana and Kaden. Which I know everyone's very excited about them being champions, but I'm not. Okay. Chelsea Green was the only hope that we had in this tag team division, and y'all took it away, and y'all were ungrateful. So
I think you should also blame Adam Pearce too. Because
he definitely played a part in that.
No, I can't do that right now. Sorry, Chelsea. I know I love you, but I can't do that right now. I cannot blame our GM because
I can, because he is also a part of the problem. And and also adding to the embarrassment of that video package he gave Chelsea too in the midst of all that.
Well,
and all
that
Chelsea,
did cause
and all Chelsea wanted was just for him to, listen to her, complaints and, stop allowing people to disrespect her and everything when she's bringing value to these championships.
I'm torn.
So
hope they figure it out. If they do win tonight, I'm gagged. Okay, back to NXT they go. We will also have some appearances from CM Punk and R-Truth. I'm happy about this. I've never been happy about CM Punk ever, and I finally can have come around. I am a punker, whatever the hell you call, a punk ass, a punker.
That's not it.
Okay, but yeah, so
but that's not what he called his fans.
Wow,
I didn't say it, but
all right. And in our singles corner tonight, we have 4 singles matches. First up, after what happened last week, and they did not get in the ring in that tag team match, Kofi will be going one-on-one with Ludwig Kaiser. And we also have a one-on-one match, hopefully that happens, with Cody Rhodes versus Shinsuke. We have a match between Finn Balor and Tommaso Ciampa, and I know this is going to be fucking match of the night. Hopefully they're main eventing. And we will also have The Miz taking on JD Maduna. So it's going to be a good night. It's going to be a whole bunch of ass kicking.
So they give that man, honey.
Girl, what the fuck? Because he looks bad. And then we move on to the Blue Brands. And I don't even have mine. Well, I tried.
It's okay. Girl, thank you.
But thank
you.
All
right. For what?
Giving us the win this week, because y'all really been whooping our ass, dude.
Here we are.
Y'all whooping our ass so bad I had to pull out a new idea.
I guess if that is something to add a little bit more to help you out, we have to see how this week goes for both Raw and SmackDown. But yeah, we're over here at the land of the Blue Brand, the best brand, as always. How we do it over here on this side of town on Friday Night SmackDown. We open up the show. Of course, we are here for New Year's resolution. And we started off with Santos versus Kevin Owens in the finals for the United States Championship Tournament. Logan Paul was out there on commentary, watching up close. And even with Humberto and Angel coming out to be on the side of Santos Escobar, that did not last long because Joaquin and Cruz was still upset at the fact of what they did last week. The week before to be exact. And they basically took their ass out of the match and said, y'all coming to the back, and Santos gonna go out here and fight Kevin Owens on his own. Now, of course, I was looking forward to Santos being the one to get the victory because I feel like this is something that he is well deserving of. But it did not turn out that way. Kevin Owens did get the victory, but not only did he get the victory, he also gave Logan Paul a black eye because Logan Paul talks a lot of trash about people on social media and in their face and act as if like he just can't get his ass dropped. And that's exactly what happened. He is sitting there on the ground, mouth wide open, and he got popped in the face by Kevin Owens. So Kevin Owens is the winner of the United States tournament, and he will go off to face Logan Paul at the Royal Rumble. Okay. Roman Reigns is here. Caleb wanted his response to The Rock saying that, he's the only one sitting at the head of the table. Roman laughed and walked off. Now, we move here. Because we got Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. Now, of course, we know that Bobby and the Street Profits, they have been like sort of we don't necessarily know if they're face or heels or whatever. But after what happened on Friday, we can now say that Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits are like full blown baby faces right now with Drake Maverick. But Hillary, he's such a legend, and I mean, like, it's just more fitting with AOP, and I'm glad that they brought them back. I mean, the crowd was just really not. It seemed like the crowd. I don't know what kind of crowd they had going on in Vancouver, but y'all were a little dry like that poutine y'all be eating up there. Oh. And this, I mean, like, you would think that, I mean, I get it because, you know, it's Karen Cross, but it's like AOP, you know, we kind of been waiting on them, or more so knowing that they were, you know, signed back with WWE, and then trying to figure out exactly, you know, I guess when was going to be the proper time to reintroduce them to the roster, you know, the crowd and everything like that. It was a great showing, but this is where we are. Like, we have this is a new faction coming in on Friday Night SmackDown to take over. Scarlett, dark hair Scarlett now. She's gone over to the dark side. I just hope her skin color does not go dark too, because I know how y'all are. When y'all go dark or y'all go heel, so does your skin. Don't do that. Stay your complexion that you've been. You don't have, listen, just because you go to the dark side don't mean you gotta be up dark too. We get it. Just wear all black in your damn clothes. But this is the faction that we have here. There's no name for it, but this is quite interesting. This is a way to make Karrion Kross do feel relevant, because he's kind of been lost a bit. He's been doing his video packages and stuff, but I mean, here we are. I guess we just got to figure out what the game plan is for this. What are they going to say, you know, this coming week, and try to figure out what's going to go on. Yeah. Another WWE faction. I mean, you need one for SmackDown, because I feel like SmackDown doesn't really have a like top.
Well, LWO broke up, so
well, I wouldn't say they broke up.
Well, they split. Whatever the hell happened. But there's like 3 of them. Well, 2 of them. Well, who's all apart?
Ray, because well, he was Ray, Zelina, Joaquin, and Cruz. So I mean, just and Carlito. So that's 5. And if you want to bring in Dragon Lee, then that's 6. The only person that left was Santos. So I mean, they still there, but they're not they're
not broken up, but they're not on TV like this.
No,
like they ain't got all this. So
no,
there's
so
not
they are,
you know,
it's not a time. I mean, Bloodline, whatever, they had their time, but we don't have a top.
They have a female.
Like, that did not, even though there's been speculation of they should have had like Tamina or like Naomi, blah blah shit like that. But this is a new faction that we have here, and I mean, we do have. I mean, you know what? We got the Judgment Day running Monday Night Raw, but seems like to me like this could be the faction that could be running Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
I don't know. I hate that it looks good. To be honest,
it does. It really does. Like they look like it can be something, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why. Wonder if Triple H is scared to pull that trigger. I don't know. In regards to like feeling like Bob and Street Profits just along with it keeping Montez from going solo. I don't know.
I don't want Montez solo, unfortunately.
I enjoy the Street Profits together.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because we know, you know, people are gonna go for Montez over Dawkins and everything like that for a lot of reasons. Let's start there.
But I don't see people think that Montez is gonna get shot to the mountain. I feel like, and I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like people think that because Montez is with Bianca, that he's going to get or should get, and I'm not taking anything away from him. I just don't think that he's gonna get that same push to the mountain. I'm not saying it'll never happen, but I just with everything, with everyone in the division right now, it would be years for that to happen. And I just don't see this big ass solo run for Montez. That doesn't mean I don't want it. I'm not saying I don't want it. I'm just being realistic. And when people start to talk about the solo run of Montez, I start to steer back a little bit, because I don't know. Booking him, the booking that he's had by himself is not bad. He got his spot at Elimination Chamber, and it's been good. But I don't know. Like I love the street pro. Like I love, and that's another thing that adds on to it. I love them together. They made NXT like, bro, that shit was lit. I was mad as hell I couldn't get to a fucking show. That shit was turned. So when they put them on main roster, hell no, like they are the tag team version of what Bayley was given to the with the hugger to me. And I don't like this. I'm not feeling this. And I miss them as the Street Profits, like, you know, turning up. But them going separate ways, I don't have no faith in that right now. I need to be shown something more with, I don't know, the booking. Because y'all not doing shit with this. I mean, they look great. But what is this doing? Like, it was, the problem that I have with WWE sometimes, and just in general, sometimes, well, this is AEW too. When y'all debut people, their debut be bigger than anything that they've ever fucking done. Whether that's new character, them first coming over or whatever. I don't like that. I don't like that. I just need something. Just give me a little more. I don't know. I just fuck with the Street Profits bad. Like they the best. Like they are, and
they're great. They have a lot of chemistry with each other. You know what I'm saying? Versus, I mean, yeah. There was a time where Dawkins had his little single moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's because Montez was injured. Same thing with Montez having his single moment. That's because Dawkins was injured. That was a time that you at least try to keep them relevant, you know, while their partner is dealing with their injury, instead of just keeping them off TV and letting people forget them and they collect dust in catering. So, you know, Montez had a really nice show, and Dawkins had a lot to prove to people that he actually could go in the fucking ring and that he can actually put on a great match and actually have a little spotlight for himself too, because everybody was really focused on Montez. And it's always like that when it comes to tag teams. There's always going to be one that's a little more popular than the other one, and then y'all sleep on the one that y'all really should have been paying attention to.
And I hate that. That's why I'm such a tag team specialist, because no matter what I do, it's still, I'm a salt shaker. I'm one half. And I think people try so hard to not want to, like, tag team wrestling can thrive. They don't have to, everyone doesn't, you don't have to go off, like, you don't have to split to be a world champion. And I think that we're seeing that. The problem with Melo and Trick right now is that if y'all would have gave Trick what y'all giving him now, instead y'all was giving it all to Melo. Now we gotta wait. Like, that's what I be saying. Like, y'all should have gave them tag team titles or gave them something to make Trick more believable to be a fucking champion. Like, what's happening right now is they're literally, Trick and Melo are literally a fucking tag team. Literally.
Yeah, but how they came into it, like, it was like Trick was just the homeboy who was watching his rapper friend, and then now that the rapper friend and went bankrupt, and the friend is like, you know what, I think I want to get in the booth now. I think I've been writing my music, I've been writing some rhymes. I want to get in the booth and drop a 16. And then now, boom, my shit going crazy. People really fuck with my music. And now ain't nobody fucking with Melo stuff anymore. It's like, damn, like he kind of fell off. He kind of lacking. He I know he can do better than that. It's not given. And now you got Trick, you know, getting all the attention and all this and that, and it's like now, you know, all this shit there, but I don't know. So not to figure out, they want all the titles, tag teams, and with Finn and Damien holding the titles hostage, what are they meant to go after? I don't think Damien and Finn are holding the titles hostage.
No, they could
They're
lose.
defending their titles. People just keep losing.
Yeah, they could lose though easily. Like,
but I think that eventually
Kevin and Sammy,
titles, though.
Kevin and Sammy held those titles hostage.
Yeah.
If anybody,
the Usos held those fucking titles hostage.
But y'all were fine with it.
That's who held the titles hostage.
Yeah.
Years. Okay. They're the ones who held them bitches. You want to talk about hostage? The Usos held them bitches hostage. Okay.
I do. Finn and Damien can lose on a Monday.
Held them bitches with their life. It did not lose them at all whatsoever.
And Finn should have beat Seth. and we wouldn't
He
even be
should
here.
have.
We
There's
might
a lot
still
of
be
things
here.
that should have been done that were not done. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I think that around WrestleMania they may split up. They allegedly there's
Yeah.
conversations of splitting up those titles around WrestleMania. But they also said that like I don't know 3 months ago that they were going to split up those titles and nothing happened. So
They need to now because they could put them on the Street Profits.
yeah, they
Easy.
can do something. They can have them for SmackDown since I mean
Yeah.
the Judgment Day doesn't really show up on SmackDown unless they have a reason to. And right now, they really don't have a reason to because ain't nobody from SmackDown coming up to Monday Night Raw, and they're not allowing them to go down to SmackDown to even defend their title. Same thing with the Usos. The Usos barely came to Monday Night Raw to defend those damn titles. They was always on SmackDown. So like it's literally the same thing. So I don't know, but yeah, guys, we got a new faction here, and I don't know. So yeah, Roman did help them hold them hostage and a lot of other things. That's why he's still champion now, and they're not. All right, speaking of championship matches, Mia Yim gets her, I guess you could say, first title opportunity for a women's world championship, from my understanding, against Io Sky. And when I tell you, this was my favorite match for the night.
Yeah.
For like, I'm so happy that Mia was getting this opportunity because I feel like with Mia Yim, she's so like unappreciated in the ring because she doesn't, she wasn't wrestling that often and everything. And now she is in this match with Io. And I mean, like, this match was just everything. That Styles class she gave at the second top rope was amazing. Like the dives, like just these two did an amazing job. And I knew that Mia was not going to win, but she definitely proved that she deserved to have a singles run somehow, some way. She definitely showed that she should be in the ring a little bit more than just being, on the sidelines dealing with AJ and shit like that. But Mia is so talented. I absolutely love her, and I love Io too. Like these were two of my favorites going against each other. You know what I'm saying? So I was very much seated for both of them. But Io did end up getting the victory. Honestly, she defeated Mia to retain her championship, and first of the year, man, it's looking quite interesting in the land of damage control. I'll say that. But that Styles class was really good.
Yeah, two great matches for both of them to defend to prove why they still should be champions going into the Royal Rumble. I think that they're gonna have to. WWE is doing a great job in putting women in positions that whether you take the win or the loss, there's still a target journey that we're getting to. And I think that Io and Rhea should both fear more than anything about that Royal Rumble, because I think that's literally, we knew Rhea was gonna start. If she beat Charlotte, we knew it was gonna be a turn of a new era, of a new chapter. This year specifically is gonna change the land. This has never been, I don't think it's ever been like we have no idea who's gonna take it, but I also think like it's not even, it's beyond WWE. Like it used to just be, we knew when Bianca was winning. We knew Beth was gonna win. I didn't think Charlotte was gonna win, to be honest.
It was really a shocker when Charlotte won, because I wasn't expecting that at all.
I think that was Shayna's year, 100%.
Yeah, it was.
And then when Charlotte ended up putting going in as champion.
Yeah.
I knew she wasn't winning, but then Ronda winning was just
and Ronda being a person, her and Charlotte being like at the end, I was like, damn, Charlotte's gonna big boo her ass over this damn.
I wanted it, but I'm like, no, not on a return.
Not with her coming back. Like nobody knew that she was coming back. If they did knew, y'all did not say nothing. I wish I continue, but
it's Charlotte, but still, like, it's still one of those moments where it's just like they're not gonna give her a Rumble, like they're not gonna give her this Rumble. So when she won, I don't know. I'm 50-50 when it comes to Charlotte, because I've watched moments where I knew damn well she was losing and she won.
Yeah.
I will never forget the night that she hit that natural selection at SummerSlam, and that you couldn't have told me. I literally thought Becky was winning. I'm sure the whole world did, and Oscar too. But the EO, I think your time is coming up, babe. I'm not gonna lie. I think your time is coming up more than Miss Rio, to be honest. But I don't know. That I falsified.
I don't know, like, you know, Rhea doesn't. You know, Rhea had her competition, and I'll say her and Ivy had a really, really good match. I'm glad that Ivy was put in that position to showcase that she, you know, can actually move in the ring, and she definitely did that. So the women definitely killed it this week, and everything like that. And let's get into one of my favorite parts of the night. So, of course, we know that Pretty Deadly has been trying to piss my man off in various different ways, like just every damn week they find a way to just laugh in his face and he just starts to beat the shit out of them. Well, he gets a tag team match opportunity. He has to find a partner, and I am so happy and I screamed because I knew that it was going to be Tyler Bate. I mean, this brings me so much like NXT UK days, seeing Pete and Tyler be in a tag team together. Of course, we've seen them do things down on NXT when they have worked together and stuff like that. But I am so happy that Tyler is now officially on the main roster. He's officially a part of the SmackDown brand. And I mean, I feel like I'm just really winning around here, to be honest. I'm so happy, and this match was absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy that my boys won. Honestly, shout out to Pretty Deadly. Y'all do a great job. Y'all kind of been flat down, but listen, Mr. Bate, Mr. Dunn, please. I'm so happy. I'll tell you that much. But yeah. Whew, okay, but they did win, and I'm ready to see where this goes with Pete and Tyler Bate. I'm excited, so happy to see Tyler on the main roster. I think it's gonna be a great time. And whenever Ridge decides he's done with his bullshit down on NXT, he got some people looking for him. All right, so we get into our main event. AJ Styles versus Randy Orton versus LA Knight, the match that people were waiting on. This is where we determine who will be the person to face Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble. And well, this match was going extremely well. Well, it did not end the way that it should have ended because Roman Reigns comes out, LA Knight is busted open, and Roman, Jimmy, and Solo. I'm sorry.
Hey, what? Paul's face is just ridiculous.
So, Roman, Jimmy, Solo come out, and they basically sabotage the entire match. And Nick Aldis was out there, you know, of course, watching close by and everything like that. And, you know, they're laughing. They're giddy. They're like, ain't nobody going to Royal Rumble. Y'all not touching me. Y'all not facing me, blah, blah. So Nick Aldis walk up to that Warriors and like, let me tell you something, bitch. You tell that motherfucker in the ring that he going against all of them. Same damn time at the Royal Rumble. Now check that. Okay. So.
Yeah.
While Roman is happy and, you know, gloating around and shit like that, baby, you got to take on all three of them.
Overall, no, I thought y'all won because y'all had better match quality.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all built more to the
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, like it just felt more. Day one literally felt like it was like SmackDown. The one thing that I will say was a con. SmackDown didn't feel like a pay-per-view low key. But day one, low key felt like a pay-per-view, but with no build, like nothing built out. Like this felt like,
girl, the only thing he finna stack is them damn luggages on the fucking out the fucking door and pack his fucking bag. That's the only thing he's stacking. Okay, I tell you what. All right,
not happening.
But yeah, so it's official. Roman Reigns will defend his undisputed world championship against AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randy Orton in a fatal 4-way at Royal Rumble. This is going to be a banger of a match. I'm sure there's probably going to be. I'm very positive that this is going to be like main event, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Either this opens up the show or it closes. Because you know he's still on his shit of the I'm only going to open the show. I'm going to close the show. You know.
Yeah, but the Royal Rumble kind of has to. The men's Royal Rumble kind of has to close.
Yeah, but you
Well,
know,
the women's could too. But
like I said, I mean, because like I said, it's up to, at this point. If Nick Aldis is in control, Roman might be the middleman.
I tell you what, though, if one of them if a Royal Rumble opens, baby, we know Roman is main eventing.
Exactly. So if they open, they will probably open with the women. They normally end up opening up with the women. It's very rare that they will open up with the men Royal Rumble. But I don't know. What if Damian Priest cash in? Listen, he tried multiple times, and he continues to try and try and try and try, and things just keep getting in the way. So another dumbass shirt for Roman when he's a level below everybody. Also, like I said, Logan Paul will defend his United States Championship against Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble. And of course, we got to get into some matches for next week or this week's Friday Night SmackDown. LWO, Joaquin and Cruz del Toro will be facing Humberto and Angel Garza in a tag team match. Also, with what happened behind backstage with Cameron Grimes basically laughing and Logan Paul's face of him getting punched in the face. Grayson Waller, that did not sit too well with him, and Grayson will have a one-on-one match this week. And also, we have a special treat, ladies and gentlemen. Bianca Belair versus Bayley. I'm happy that we are getting this match. Bianca did let it be known that she is looking forward to winning the Royal Rumble again this year. And letting Io know that, baby girl, I'm coming for that title. So I hope you're ready. But we're running it back again with Bianca and Bayley. And I think that I don't have anything to say because I know it's going to be great. So I'm extremely looking forward to it. But yeah, so Royal Rumble is heating up. Things are heating up for both brands, I want to say, in a sense, for what's happening for tonight on Monday Night Raw and what's to come for Friday Night SmackDown. But that was pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. We definitely, like I always say, we thank you for hanging out with us here. We definitely do appreciate it. We do have to get out of here because Monday Night Raw is happening as we speak as of right now. So you guys continue to follow us on all social media platforms. Shout out to Battleground Podcast for always having us here. Shout out to everyone in the chat who came in to hang out with us. We definitely do appreciate it. We'll see you guys back tomorrow for NXT Uncut, because I'm sure that we definitely got some shit to talk about on there. So you guys have a great night. We'll see you guys back tomorrow for NXT. You have been tuned in to Raw versus SmackDown in the Shakers Den, where it's invite only.
No bye.